Good morning, my lovely people. Welcome to Thursday. This is our Margarete Miller collage challenge that I do on a Thursday here at Purple Poppy Paper Crafts. And we've got a bit of an odd one this week, because this week it says, what is your favourite beverage of choice? Create a collage in recognition of it. So, there you go. I'm afraid I'm not very loyal to beverages. I drink most things. So, I thought I would go in favour of tea. And the reason I would go in favour of tea is because one of my most favourite things to do is go for afternoon tea. So, we're doing tea. Now, I've got an odd array of things here, and I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a very basic book page, packing page collage, and then I'm going to bring it to life with decoration on the top. That is my plan. So I've got some old dictionary here. Don't know what words are on it. I haven't really checked it out. But I'm just going to get rid of the excess white, as we always do. And then I am going to tear it up to build a background. So we're going to make a collage on a collage today. Okay, so first things first, I think I'm going to tear there, and then I'm going to tear there. That's going to give me 3. And then this one, I think I'm just going to tear by hand so that it's a bit different. And I'm going to do a tiny one and a medium sized one. And then this is a bit of vintage book here. So, oh, wanted to go that way, that's interesting. So we've got that, and then I've got some packaging paper here as well. So let's start randomly gluing and see how we get on. I trust everybody's happy, safe and well. Lots of different crafting going on in my world at the moment. I'm obviously still loving my paper crafts and I'm doing them, but I'm about to rejig my craft space, because those of you that don't know, my crafting space is not actually a craft room. My crafting space is in the corner of my open plan lounge dining room. So there are times when I've had a fun crafting day and I sit on the sofa and I can see a huge mess, and it really bothers me. So I've been mumming at hubby for a little while now about how this bothers me, and we're about to rejig it. So in rejigging it, I'm getting not a new desk. This desk is a huge corner desk. It's designed to sit in a corner, and it's got a big circle missing out the middle. And when I bought it originally, when I had my skincare business, it was perfect because it sat snugly in a corner of the room and didn't really interfere in anything that was going on. Now, obviously, my needs have changed somewhat, so I need a different kind of desk. So he's going to cut the corner off for me, and we're going to use it in a different manner. So that's quite exciting, because I don't know about you, but I clean my house daily. You know, you pick things up, you move things around, you dust, whatever. But occasionally I'm not going to say how occasionally, because I'm sure someone will think I do it too often and somebody else will think I don't do it often enough, and so on and so forth. But I pull out everything, and you know, you clean behind the sofa, you clean behind the TV, blah blah blah, and you always find things that people have dropped, or you know, whatever. And I just absolutely 100% know that when I pull out my crafting corner, because I am in a corner, there are going to be things that have gone on the floor, got lost at the bottom of a pile, that I've not seen in a very, very long time. So I'm quite excited to find things, if that makes sense. So yeah, anyway, so that's all going to happen over the next few weeks, and it's going to be nice. So there's going to be rearranging today. I'm sure there'll be things to be gotten rid of that have got sort of lost and damaged or whatever, and there's going to be a whole new I would have thought set of ideas come out as I find things that had been lost. So yeah, anyway, there you go. It'll be good. I'm definitely not condensing. I mean, everything I've got I love and I need to, you know, create with, not losing any of it. But it will be nice. I'm going to try and get my sewing machine off of the floor where I pick it up and put it down from. I'm going to try and get it on a counter if I've got the space worked out right in my mind. I'll be able to put it onto a counter. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And I've already said it, but I'm convinced that with all the stuff that I'm going to find from doing it, it's going to be a bit like Christmas. So yeah. Oh dear. And of course I've been doing lots of sewing lately. I'm really enjoying doing all sorts of sewing things. What should we put down here? Shall we put a bit of this on the wrong side? So going that way, like that. Yeah. Okay, so now I've got background. Oh no, it's supposed to go that way. Now I've got background. Oh, apart from that liney bit up the top there, I can think about putting my actual collage on the top. Can trim all that later. Okay, so our favourite drink, we're doing a homage to tea. And when I was doing those book pages to photos, I found this fantastic picture of someone having afternoon tea, and she just looks so excited to be there. I think it's probably 1950s, and I wouldn't be at all surprised if it's a still from a film. I don't know which film. If someone does, please feel free to let me know, but it's just a feeling I get. So we're going to have this photo to represent the afternoon tea, and that's got to go on there somewhere. We have got this piece of fabric that actually says tea on it. Look, it's got green tea and a teapot, so that might have to go on there as well. And then I found this, which I stashed away. Now this came off my granddaughter's birthday cake. And I thought, you know what, it's more coffee than tea, and I might even set the bow more to the bottom, but I do like that. And then I thought, well, if we're going sort of mixed media with fabric and paper, then maybe this bow should be on here like this. I think that's awesome. Do you think that's awesome? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this bow to this piece of fabric. I don't think I'm going to stitch it. I think I'm just going to stick it down. It's pretty good at sticking fabric, I have to be honest. So, oh, that bit of cotton stuck to my finger. So I'm just sticking this cake ribbon to this bit of fabric, as you do, you know, I mean, why would you not? Why would you not? There we go. I'll put glue on it now from your finger. Right, so that is now quite nicely stuck to that. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to put it to the edge like that. I didn't need to do all of that. Should we go that side? Does it belong that side? I think we'll go that side for a change. I always put my edges on this side, and then I'm thinking we could put her up there doing her romantic afternoon tea. We could maybe put our tea fabric under, actually no, up there, sort of like that, because here you don't go to afternoon tea unless you've got a very glamorous shoe on. Is it that one? This is 1950s and this one's got no date on it. I'm going to go with this one, I think. So I'm going to cut this out. Just a fussy cut around this. Although there was somebody who commented recently about having your fussy cuts already done because it takes less time on the video. So, to be honest, I never quite know what I'm going to use. So I'd probably fussy cut a bunch of stuff and then not use it. And then it would get lost in that pile under my desk and all screwed up and not seen for months. So that's a bit not going to work for me. And then we need to cut this balance piece off, don't we? I think it's really awesome the way this shoe's got no heel and it's just working on the balance. I think that's awesome. Wouldn't mind a pair of shoes like that, to be honest. Right, and then we've got this really sexy shoe which can sit under that floating bow. So where am I going with this? I think I've also bought this corrugated card and I'm thinking actually what I want to do is I want to put a bit of card there and I want to put this fabric on it so that it's raised. I might even stop the camera and go and try and find some little sticker pads so that it's raised off the page. I'm just going to trim this up a little bit. Don't want to go too far because the word tea is just there. Get rid of that bit. Sorry if I just jogged you. Down here. Don't cut teapot spout off, Claire. That won't be very good, would it? that's that. And then a little bit off the top. I remember this fabric came from the NEC at Birmingham when I went to a trade show many years ago. So this has been floating around for a long time. So I'm going to stick that on there, I think, and raise it up so that the picture and the shoe can be underneath it. And that's going to be, as it were, a foreground. So I'm going to put you on pause for a second while I go and find some squares. Okay, sticky pads we have. So let's ink up this picture of this couple afternoon tea. Love afternoon tea. Usually my daughters take me on Mother's Day. We go to a specific cafe that we love, and we have Prosecco afternoon tea, and it's the most delightful thing. I remember years ago, been a few times with hubby as well. Remember years ago, obviously we went, not obviously, but hubby and I can't remember, he'd laugh at me because I can't remember where the place is now, but there's a place where they got a meal, I want to say Somerset some way, and there's like an old flour mill, and they've got huge koi carts, and they've got a coffee shop, as most visitor attractions do, and you can sit in the coffee shop, watch the water wheel spin and the fish dancing around while you have afternoon tea. It's the most wonderful thing to me. I love people watching. Hubby always says that if he takes me out for a meal or anywhere really, to the park or afternoon tea or whatever, he spends the entire time on his own because I'm a people watcher. So yeah, part of my entertainment is watching everyone else. And of course by putting that on there, I've got that lovely ridge line coming through the fabric. I really like that. Okay, so I'm going to put our little stickers on the back, so that's going to be nicely raised up. One there, one there, one there. I probably could have cut these in half and not been so extravagant, but there you go. That's that. So they're going to be ready to raise that up. So let's put our fabric down. So we're going to glue, whoops, on top of here, all the way down, like so. We're going to stick our fabric down. So the bow is much nearer the bottom than the middle, which is what we said. And then we've got our couple having their afternoon tea, like they do look like movie stars, don't they? Somebody's going to comment now and say they're really famous movie people. And I missed it. Oh dear, never mind, eh? Gonna put that there. Whoops. That one's going to sit there. The very respectable afternoon tea shoe is going to go there. like that. Oh, need a little bit extra glue there. Obviously didn't come quite far enough with that. There we go. And now, where's my glue lid? Oh, Claire, you are a nightmare. There you go, glue lid. We are going to put our tea. I want to see his bum, but then I cover up too much shoe. So we're obviously not going to see his bum. That's just going to sit. That is going to sit there. Oh, what if I still don't see his bun? Do we want to go backwards and forwards, or do we just want to go perfectly square? Do you know what? I think I'm going to trim it down a little bit because I'll put that shoe in a place where I don't want to lose so much of it. That's better, look. And that can now sit there. So I'm going to pull these off and I'm going to pop that just about there. Well, we've got a lot of 3D going on in this week, haven't we? Pull that bow a little bit tighter and that'll just help trim that down. We need to ink this up for the other side and trim all of our edges. A lot of dimension here this week, which I love. It's silly because I think if you look through the book from start to finish, it feels like as we've gone further on through the year, I've got more and more adventurous with what I've done, which is a bit weird, but there you go. So you can see, look, we've got a big dip there now where that big bow knot is, but I don't care. I don't care. Do you know, I don't know why, but since I said about being famous film stars, I'm wanting to say that's Jane Russell. I don't know if it is. In fact, it very probably isn't, because hubby will tell you I am absolutely rubbish at names of people. We were once in an airport in LA with, oh, see, I can't even think of his name now. David, well, some famous singer. And there was all these people going crazy, and I was like, what's all the fuss about? And he said, that's David. I can't think of his name anyway. And I was like, oh right, okay. I'm dreadful. I'm too busy doing what I'm doing to worry about what other people are doing, you see. There you go. Concentrate on you and let the rest of the world concentrate on them. Job done, really. Keeps you out of trouble as well. Don't get involved in other people's lives, dramas, whatever. No need. No need. Their problems are not my problems, and my problems are not theirs. I mean, don't get me wrong, it doesn't mean I don't care, you know, when people have a problem or suffer or whatever. And I just think, you know, minding your own business, it's actually quite good for you. It's actually quite good for you. Oh, no, can't trim this. There we go. So, there is this week's collage page, which is a homage to afternoon tea. As always, thank you so much for joining me. Hope you found some fun and inspiration there. I'll be back to see you very soon. Bye bye for now.